Welcome to another lost railway town. We're in the Derbyshire town of Ashbourne today. Population of 10,000. Can I shock you, Phil?
We have a go.
It's a market town.
Oh, for God's sake.
But this one is genuinely a market town, not like Sutton in Ashfield market town.
That's it, isn't it?
It's right behind us, though. There's not much marketing going off today. It's one of the oldest market towns, apparently. It was granted a market charter in 1257. I like to film a little bit of the town and some of the oldie worldy stuff when we come to places like this, but it's a bit of a building site, Ashbourne, at the minute, isn't it? All the way through the main, the main strip. So here we've got the two pubs here, look, and we've got this thing across the top. Phil, can you see it? The Green Man and Black's Head Royal Hotel. Bit of controversy surrounding this, you know, because it used to have the, I don't want YouTube to be restricting this video for talking about this, but there was a black head on, yeah, on top of that, and it got removed a few years ago when they were, I don't know, you know, I don't want to light up the comment section.
Leave it at that, I think.
This is the market square. It's looking a little bit unwelcoming today as a building site. What's on your sandwich, Phil?
Cheese and coleslaw.
Famous people from Ashbourne. He's not from Ashbourne, but one name that stuck out, Roy Wood, lived in Ashbourne.
You're getting attacked by a wasp. Roy Wood, didn't he?
Roy Wood, the Christmas guy, Christmas beardy guy. He was in ELO as well, wasn't he?
I don't know who he is. Honestly,
Roy Wood, yeah, the singer, It's Christmas.
What, after the band?
Yeah. One other interesting thing just to mention while we are in Ashbourne, and that's the annual Royal Shrovetide football match, and I'm having to read this because I'll never remember all this. It's a football match, which is not your standard football match. It goes back to medieval times. Several thousand from the town of Ashbourne compete in this. A hand-painted cork-filled ball, goals 3 miles apart, and it's played over 2 8-hour periods. Wow. It says the ball's rarely kicked, though it's legal to kick, carry or throw it. Instead, it genuinely moves through the town in a series of hugs, like a giant scrum in rugby. It sounds like Doncaster on a Friday night. It's made up of dozens, if not hundreds of people, these scrum things. And when the ball's goal, the scorer is carried on the shoulders of his colleagues into the courtyard of the Green Man Royal Hotel, and that's where that thing was over the top. So what about Ashbourne's railway history? The North Staffordshire Railway arrived in Ashbourne in 1852, and they had their first station on Clifton Road. Now the land around where the station was has been pretty well developed these days from that original 1850s station, but there is something of interest still standing to show you, and that's this Grade 2 listed former goods shed, look, right on the side of the road here if you're driving through into the middle of Ashbourne. It's not looking in the best of conditions at the moment, is it, this?
Well, if you see how old it is, it's not a bad survivor, to be honest, is it?
Quite a stuff boarded up further up. You know, the first thing I thought when I saw that, and I suppose it is relevant because it's North Staffordshire Railway, is that thing in the yard at, what was the name of the place? Waterhouses. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
That little transshipment shed that we were trying to figure out.
Yeah, that was sort of raised up, wasn't it? But of course this probably was like that originally. Tale of two halves, really, isn't it, by the looks of it?
Yeah. I'm assuming there's different businesses in the different halves, is there?
Oh, that's just not... I mean, look at the condition of that one. Roof and everything compared to this one. It's very different. I think it's the same company all the way through. It's just... This just needs a bit of TLC, don't it?
Looks like it's going to collapse. It's all cockeyed, isn't it, at the top? Look at the chimneys. You can see the old door. Where were the actual platforms for the station then, I think?
Well, we need to go slightly further up to where the actual terminus actually is. It's now some kind of, probably like everything else around here, a medical or a accountant's building or something.
So this is the local hospital, St Oswald's. That's named after the church, isn't it? So you're saying all this would have been railway land as well?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd scarcely believe you was anything that was anything to do with a railway these days. And whereas your railway station would be on your left-hand side here,
Yeah.
just on your right-hand side, look, we've still got the sign up there.
Yeah, there's a clue.
Railway Hotel. So that was the North Staffordshire Railway. But in 1899, things would all change because that was a terminus station just there. We've just come to the other side of that surgery. Is it? It's a surgery just there, that new building around where the station was. And we had the London North Western Railway, the LNWR, London North Western Railway, that arrived. We know this line. This is a line up through to Parsley Hay into Buxton, Phil, that we saw when we did the Confident Eye Peak.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think of Parsley, because I think last time we were here we were absolutely
freezing,
soaked to the skin.
And this would be the track bed. So the line that from that terminus station was extended down here to a new station. And this was I've got down here on my notes, this was a joint station between the North Staffordshire Railway and the London North Western Railway.
Yeah, makes sense.
We had 4 platforms, 2 through platforms, 2 bay platforms, like we saw at Parsley Hay. It's wooden construction, some wooden platforms, wooden buildings, which is probably why there's nothing really remaining.
I wonder why they built most of them on here out of wood in this line.
You think it'd be a very unforgiving environment.
Correct.
For wood.
Correct. Basically, easy bend. So all photographs have got Ashbourne on a bend, and this is where platforms are. And the other hotel, as it weighs there, look.
Yeah, it's just hidden by the trees. But if we just fetch you to the left, if you can see that, the black and white is coming through the trees there in front. Not a great shot, but roughly here, Phil. I'm just showing Phil a photo on my phone.
That station hotel there, isn't it?
Yeah, so
right, yeah. It's not changed much really, just trees.
We're stood roughly where that photo was taken, give or take. Incredible, isn't it? I say this a lot when we go to places, how many people realise that they're on the site of an old railway station here.
Well, there's a big clue, a bit further up, isn't there?
I think you've gone wrong if you're driving that way, though.
Well, if you came through there, yeah.
And we've already seen that railway hotel from the North Staffordshire Railway area. We've got this second station hotel here, look. And this would be from the later London North Western era, wouldn't it? So we'll follow the line of the route of the Buxton line, just to the north of Ashbourne, just a short while, because there's something interesting to show you up there. I'll just see if there was anything railway related on this information board. Given it is an old railway station site, but doesn't look like there is.
So they are interested in all the old grammar schools, churches, Shrove, football, invasion of the Jacobites and French Connection, but not the huge station that used to serve the town very well for God knows how many years.
Which is just here.
Oh well. Because there were no decking here, look.
It was just 2 through lines, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, there was obviously fanned out a bit, but it's obviously gone to 2 lines where we stood now, hasn't it? Look, because there's no old deckings on this old engineering brick.
No, just here, a double deck bridge straight after leaving the station. I've just been saying, Phil, just while I was on there, they must have done, when they built the railway, they must have done a lot of this adjoining work as well, because there's a lot of stuff surrounding this station site, Oldham, with that blue brick, which was...
well, this looks like it's been rerouted, doesn't it? They probably rerouted it a little bit.
There are some great photos from Derbyshire on the Trains and Travel Flickr page, including a couple of Ashbourne Station in a disused state, lines torn up, and the wooden platforms and buildings are ready to be demolished.
But it must have been something because they put. Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah, they've got recesses in, look, haven't they?
Yeah.
What they call refuge points.
So was this road always here above, or they just built it and
Something was there. It probably
Yeah,
it's
it
a
was.
new decking, isn't it? That's
pretty wide?
Widen the road or something. Just before we get on to the next point of interest to show you in Ashbourne, just a little bit more about this line closed 1954. It closed to regular passenger services. So it's not even had 60 years use. That's shocking, isn't it? For the scale of engineering that you see on this line. But it did cling on freight and excursions until 1963. It might have escaped your attention, was stood in front of a tunnel portal. That is a beautiful portal, that. Look at the stone, the curved stone on that. Where have we seen one like that?
It's a little bit like Queensbury, actually. They've got a grand arch like that. I mean, a lot of tunnels were quite nice, weren't they, in the olden days, as it were. But that is easy on the eye, that's for sure.
Yeah. As we're looking at through this tunnel, Phil, the incline here is very, very noticeable, isn't it? Look.
This is a climb, isn't it? All the way up to Parsley, it'll give and take.
I've got on my notes here, it was rising in a 1 in 60 gradient, 378 yards long. Some plaques here on the right-hand side. Ashbourne Tunnel project, opened, etc., 21st of June 2000.
Yeah, because the cycling route used to stop. You couldn't come through here up until then. It ended up there, that was the end point.
So this link into the town has never always, it's not always been accessible.
No, it's not, which is, it was a very good idea to do it, because like you showed the other week at Barla, you lay that extra little bit of track into the town centre, and economically and everything, it gets a lot better, isn't it?
Opens up a lot more avenues, yeah. Another information board here, soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't think that always works.
Where are we looking here first?
Yeah, when you go through, there's a sensor that'll make a noise, but I've not heard a single noise since people have come through. I don't think it's working. This is then, as soon as you leave Ashbourne, it's climbing, isn't it, basically?
I can't believe how much you can actually see the gradient on here. They've got cable hangers or something, Phil.
Presumably all the way through it.
Yeah, they are, yeah, look.
It's because we walked in it out of the sunlight and our eyes are becoming accustomed to stuff, and we're noticing more now, because they aren't easy to see when you first come in.
No. Oh, it's quite muggy today. It's so nice and cool and refreshing in here. Yeah, Phil, is that a 10?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. 10 what, though?
We had this discussion in the Veinal Tunnel,
Well,
didn't we?
the font of that 0 is nowhere near as big as that, so that's a bit weird, isn't it?
Look at this, we've got like within 50 yards of the end of the tunnel, and look at the walls.
Do you mean the greenery?
Yeah, or the green and white. I thought it was painted at first.
It's increased sunlight at the end, but it hasn't got it at the other end. That's presumably because it's in a stone cutting.
Cutting, yeah. Pretty dark around there, isn't it?
I'm sure this portal's different to the other side. Oh, have I got it wrong? Yeah, it's different one.
So this was more what I'd say is a conventional.
Yeah, this hasn't got your like round your plinths on the arch. It's got black brick, sorry.
Why is it different? Why is it being constructed? Have they constructed it more in like with a North Staffordshire feel?
It could be, yeah, because are they just capping stones on the other end, built, against these bricks? Or I didn't look at the brick bit when we came in.
So northwards of Ashbourne, then it's the Tissington Trail, a well-known multi-user trail. Up that way, up towards Parsley A. 13.5 miles to Parsley A, Phil.
Yeah, and all of it uphill as well, so.
Really?
Yep.
Bit of a slog. So this is at the top of the tunnel, is it? This is the top of that bridge where we was looking at the decking, the new decking. Maybe they've just widened out the junction or something.
Yeah, look at that cafe over there, what's it called?
The Tunnel Cafe. You see much?
You want me to Go a bit higher.
Go on then. I can't see over this.
Problem is, it's bloody trees.
Looking for the tunnel.
No, you can't really make it out.
Thanks for watching another Lost Railway Towns video. I think we've pretty much exhausted all of Derbyshire now, would you say? Apart from Wirksworth.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
We thought that about this side of Nottinghamshire. We're still
finding ones.
Yeah. It's if they're classified as a town that's the thing, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
some of them I don't think they are, but it turns out they are.
They are, yeah. You wouldn't necessarily know that they're a town. Oh, at Staveley and Clowner towns.
Really?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't think Staveley would be a town.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks to all my members, anyone who supports the channel, massively appreciated. See you on the next one.
Yep.